So Team STG, we actually got a very interesting video for you guys today. We're going to be talking about some NBA before we actually talk about some NBA. And this is an All My Team gameplay that I had stored, and I was playing with Jordan at the time, and it was a lot of fun, as you can see right there. But anyways, we're going to be talking about the draft, and the draft is today. It's actually like 3 AM right now, but I'm going to be uploading this a little bit later. But we're going to be talking about the draft. Why? Because I want to see if my predictions are right, and I want to see if you guys can predict the right thing too. So make sure in the comments down below, you know, if you want to do it right now, during, or after the video, make sure you give me your top 5, top 10 predictions, or top 3. You know, most importantly, top 3. But if you guys want to go ahead and go to 10, 5, whatever you guys want to do, talk amongst yourselves and let me know what you guys think, and we will definitely discuss it after the draft choices and picks have been made. But we're going to be talking about specifically the top 3, and we'll go on to the Boston Celtics and the Lakers and whatnot too, and maybe a little bit of my Bulls, but we'll see if we can make it that far. The draft is a very, very vital aspect for the NBA. It's what makes teams great. Without the draft, there would not be LeBron James, Jordan, or anybody else. It's just crucial for the NBA, and recently they made a rule where you got to play at least 1 year in college, unless you're, you know, playing overseas and whatnot, but that was a really, really big move. But there are people in this year's draft, such as, by the way, Kyrie's killing it, such as, you know, Joel Embiid, Jabari Parker, Andrew Wiggins. We got Julius Randle, you know, Adrian Payne. This is by far one of the best drafts in a long time. Especially, you know, a lot better than last year's draft, which in my opinion was just one of the worst of all time. One of the worst, you know, it just wasn't that good. Let's be real, it wasn't that good. So what are my predictions? I'm gonna give you guys my predictions, and this is really big, man. Like, I'm so excited, dude. I don't know how I'm not tired right now, even though it's like 3:15 AM. But we do know the Cleveland Cavaliers get the first round pick, and I'm gonna pick them getting Andrew Wiggins. I'm going to go with Andrew Wiggins going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 2 is the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a very tough one, right? Very, very tough, but I do see them getting Jabari Parker. I know that Giannis Antetokounmpo, that's how his name. I'm sorry if I couldn't say his name, man. Something Kumpo. You know, I guarantee you I'll get his name by the end of the season, because, you know, a lot of people are going to be playing with the Bucks and Jabari, and we're going to obviously know. You know, I'm not trying to make fun of his last name. I just really don't know how to pronounce it, but it just sounds kind of like that. Something with Kumpo. You know, I know that Giannis something. I do know that he wants Jabari on the team, I believe, and you know, it's a very big possibility that they will draft Jabari unless Cleveland does it. But they also got to back, you know, they got to back up with Wiggins. At 3, I got Joel Embiid, but we do know he got injured and he's going to have surgery. I don't even think he's going to be attending the draft. So the dude Noah from Indiana might be an easy substitute. I got Dante Exum going to the Orlando Magic. You know, I feel like he'll be a great fit for that team, okay? For 5, either Joel Embiid or you're the Noah guy. You know, the power forward, 6'9", 247 pounds from Indiana. He's a freshman, man. I really do think that he could do well. He shot 50% from the 3-point range last year too, which is really, really impressive. Really, really impressive. Now, 6 and 7, the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. Very, very, very big picks. Now, I do know that the Lakers really do want Julius Randle. Let's be real. They want Julius Randle, man. They really do, but I do feel like Boston, they're not going to get Kevin Love. It's not going to happen with them, so they're going to end up getting Julius Randle unless he's picked 5th or 4th, which is a possibility, but I do honestly have the Boston Celtics getting Julius Randle unless they don't and the Lakers can get him. It's definitely for the Lakers. But the Lakers do have Marcus Smart coming from Oklahoma State. He was a junior, and Kobe needs a better point guard than Steve Nash right now. Steve Nash is a beast, but the Lakers are always, you know, obviously Steve Nash is probably better now, but the Lakers have to think in the future, and Marcus Smart would be a good pick. You know, no disrespect to Steve Nash. Just to even be more frank with you guys, to say how I wasn't criticizing Steve Nash, there's no other player I respect more than Steve Nash. Steve Nash is it. I respect him the most out of every single player in the NBA, but that's another story, another time. So that's basically, you know, the top 5 that I have being predicted Team STG. I would love Adrian Payne, and you know, a lot of trades to happen. Like, I would really love Rodney Hood of the Bulls, but we'll talk about those later. I wanted to get you guys the primary players and draft picks that are going to be drafted. So let me know in the comments down below who are your top 5 or top 7 this draft, and let's find out in a couple of hours. Peace.